Hi,
Thank you.
I'm Michael. I was never going to learn to talk, to make friends, to get married, or live on my own. Or at least that's what the experts that diagnosed me with autism told my parents. Clearly those experts were wrong. I am an 8th grade student at West Canada Valley, and I am on the high honor roll. I love learning, and until recently, I loved school. One of the main reasons I enjoyed school so much is because of the creativity of my teachers and their ability to make classes fun and interesting. However, since our school started following the Common Core standards developed by the experts, my teachers haven't had time to be as creative as they once were. They talk about the test a lot. They hand out worksheet after worksheet to prepare us for the test, and they have to teach quickly and make sure we're giving everything we need to know for the test. There isn't much time for fun projects where we get to research, create, and really show our talents. Teachers are stressed, the students are stressed, and school isn't much fun anymore. Speaking of stress, do you know what happens if I'm having anxiety during the test and I do poorly? I could be forced to attend AIS classes the following year and miss out on even more class time. Or worse, if enough students are having a bad day and do poorly, my teacher could lose his or her job. The test scores are not an accurate depiction of my abilities or the abilities of my awesome teachers. I am not a robot, my classmates are not robots, and we should not be tested as if we were. My teachers need to have control of the content in classroom so they can make learning fun and meaningful again. History is my favorite subject, especially World War II. After college, I plan to become a professor of World War II history at Harvard. That is, unless the experts try to take over higher education as well. If this happens, I want nothing to do with the education profession. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Michael, just to let you know, I think you just became an internet star because this is a live
streaming.
feed and it's going all over the state. So, you know, I want to applaud you. You did a great job, and you know, I think you're about to get a fan club that you never thought you'd have.
Fantastic. How did you come? What's your interest in World War II? And was that inspired by a teacher, your parents, or how did that happen?
Believe it or not, it was actually inspired by the Indiana Jones series of movies.
Very good. Are they in the Common Core curriculum?
Of course not.
Say your last name again.
Jacobs-Mijolovic.
Mijolovic. Are you Bosnian?
I am Croatian.
Croatian. Odlično. Yeah, go.
I don't know the language, but...
That's your next learning task. I actually do speak. Ja govorim malo hrvatski, so.
Okay.
That was good, though. Very excellent. Anybody have any questions for him? Beautiful. That was really well done.
Very good.
No questions?
You want me to answer your question about World War II? No. Actually, got you the question. I'd like to, have you know, what grade are you in?
8th.
Okay. So you're done. You're at the end of your, what would be the end of Common Core, the 3 to 8 curriculum?
The end of middle school.
Right. So let me ask you something. How is this year differed from last year?
I feel like most of my teachers they've been seeming more stressed than usual. Well, of course they want us to do well, but it seems like it's not them teaching that is driving them, it's the Common Core people and their jobs that are driving them to teach.
Now, how did you do on the Common Core testing? Do you know?
I usually score in the 4s on my tests, but last year I opted out in the middle of my English exam.
Okay, so, when you say 4s, you mean on ELA and on the math testing?
Yes, on ELA and math.
Okay.
I opted out in the middle of it, and my score was a 2, but thankfully I was able to opt out of AIS.
Could you give us your personal assessment since you've actually taken a Common Core test, what the difference is?
The Common Core tests are...
Compared to what you took before, because you've been taking these since, what, 3rd grade, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the Common Core tests honestly are... How do I put this? they're longer and more stressful, and it seems like they give us less time to do more work, considering how much is on each test.
Okay.
There used to be like 30 or 40 questions on a test, but now they go up to like 50 or 60 or even 70.
How much time do you have to take that?
Usually 90 minutes, but thanks to my IEP, I get double the time. So I usually get about like 3 hours to take the test.
How long does it take you to take the test? Well, you opted out though, right?
Yes, I opted
Okay.
out, but on average it usually takes me the allotted time that I normally would get, and in addition to that, about 10 or 20 minutes.
How do you feel that your other students are doing with that?
I feel bad for them.
No, you say that you had autism and
Yes.
and so you've developed are there other kids in your class that have that also who are struggling maybe? You've obviously done extremely well because you're very articulate.
I don't know if there's anybody in my grade that has, I don't know. Well, I don't know, but there might be some, but they probably they probably don't want to talk about it though.
Okay.
Michael, what's the environment like in your class with the other students? As far as this new way of teaching and stuff, are you guys talking to each other?
Yeah, we get time to talk to each other before the period starts, before the bell rings.
And what's the general consensus as far as this new method of teaching?
Sadly, in my grade, nobody seems to care about Common Core. They just want to get school over with and get out. And I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them that they can't see school in the way that I see it.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. Thank you.